Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my October TBR. So for the month of October, I want to read more thrillers than normal. I can't make my whole TBR thrillers. I wanted to do that originally, but I didn't complete some books in September, so I'm going to be carrying them over and hopefully completing them this month on top of the other books I'm adding. So in this video, I'll show you guys all the different books that I've chosen for October. But before we get started, I wanted to tell you guys about the Bookish Halloween event that I am a part of. It is called the Halloween Bookish Ball, and I am one of the judges. So essentially what we're doing is we're gonna have a Halloween costume contest, and you guys send in your photos of you dressed up in your Halloween costume. I think the deadline for that is
September 15th.
and then we have 8 different judges that are going to be going through all the different Halloween costumes and voting on which one we like the best. The winner of this Halloween costume contest is going to get a $25 gift card to Amazon or Book Depository, whichever works for you. We're also going to have a live stream close to the end of the month where we're going to talk about one book that we're all deciding to read, and that book is Mexican Gothic. So I might as well talk about that book now because that's part of my TBR. I don't really want to know much about this book going into it. I want it to kind of be like a complete surprise. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to tell you guys the one line that describes it and go from there because yeah, I want to be just as surprised as you guys about what this book is like. And then I can carry those thoughts over to the live stream to talk about it when we do that at the end of the month. So what it says for that book is an isolated mansion, a chillingly charismatic aristocrat, and a brave socialite drawn to expose their treacherous secrets. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to read myself knowing about it because I really want to be just going into this blind, have no expectations, and just see what happens with this book. I have seen it all over Booktube and a lot of people have been reading it. So I know it's pretty popular right now. I'm hoping it gives me some of those creepy vibes because it's October, Halloween's coming up. I want to be thrilled or creeped out, so that's why I'm trying to add more thrillers and books to my list. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to that one, and I will keep you guys updated on when the live stream will be. I will also put all the information for the Halloween Bookish Ball down in the description so you can go check it out. We have a Twitter page right now where we're listing all the information about everything, so if you want to find anything out about it, it'll pretty much be there. So the different panelists that are going to be judges for the Halloween Bookish Ball are myself, Breakeven Books, and then we have Kira, the Book Bella, we have Jessie May from Jessie May Books, we have Ashley from Bookish Realm, we have Misan from Mies Writes, and Justin from Ghost Reads. So those are all the judges. I'm really excited to be on this panel with all these amazing booktubers and just have fun doing this Halloween event since we're all kind of stuck inside with COVID and everything. So we're just trying to make the best of it and make a virtual event, and I'm really excited about it. Anyways, might as well get on to the rest of the TBR. So this next one isn't exactly a thriller, it's more of a fantasy thriller, and I got this book from HarperCollins as an ARC a long time ago. It actually came out in January of this year, but I just hadn't had time to read it. But that is Seven Deadly Shadows, and this book is actually a contemporary retelling of the Seven Samurais tale. So this book is about a girl named Kira, and she has the ability to see the supernatural. And so when she finds out that a demon god is terrorizing her family and the place that she lives in, she needs to team up with 7 other death gods to defeat this evil entity that is terrorizing Japan and her family. I think this sounds really cool. And it says on the back that it's 6 of Crows meets 7 Samurais in this really good YA fantasy. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be so much fun. And yeah, I'm all for supernatural demon fighting. So this is gonna be a good read, I'm pretty sure. I'm really pumping this up and hoping it's good. So yeah, we will see. The next book I'm going to be reading is actually a buddy read, and I'm doing this buddy read with Amanda. We do a lot of buddy reads together, as you have probably seen if you've been watching my channel at all. And so we are going to be reading The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I still have the sticker on it because I literally just bought it yesterday. I'm also leaving the sticker on there because if I don't like this book, I can return it and get decent amount of money back if I leave the sticker on. So yeah, that's why. But we're going to read this book this month. Amanda doesn't even really read thrillers that often, but she was the one that said hey, let's read a thriller. And so that got me really excited because I've been wanting to read more thrillers, and I'm excited that she is wanting to read more thrillers. So yeah, we're going to read this one. This is about a nanny. I think, yeah, she replies to an ad for a live-in nanny, but then the child ends up dying and she gets framed for murder of the child. And so it's her going to her trial and she's trying to like prove that she's not the killer of this child. And so it goes all into like what led up to what happened to the child. And I just think it sounds super interesting. And I think that would be an absolute nightmare if you were the nanny and got framed for this murder of a child. Like, that just sucks. So I'm really excited to see what happens in this book. And hopefully it's like really creepy because I really want those creepy vibes. It's October. I want it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think Amanda and I will probably fly through it pretty quickly because we tell each other where we like got to in the book and then have each other catch up. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. Then I'm going to be reading A Tale of Six. And this is actually the novella book that was written by the author that I just did my last author interview with. And I'm really excited for this one because it's a thriller. As you can see from this cover, it looks super, super creepy. So I was like, yes, I want this book. And so I think it's like 6 different stories put into this one like novella. And all the stories are like super like macabre and chilling. That's what the author told me. So I'm really looking forward to it and just seeing how he like writes these creepy tales. And yeah, I should fly through it because it's novella and it's creepy. Those two things go great together and they will make me read very fast. This book also just came out on September 16th, so you guys should go get it if you want something creepy to read. That's really quick. The next book I have is called Blood Foam. I actually picked this up, I think a long time ago at the bookstore on like the discount rack. But this one is about a detective who recently just got off a case. He was shot on the case. He's recovering from gunshot wounds and his past lover comes to him to ask for help because her husband, who's an attorney, has just gone missing and she can't find him anywhere. He's not answering emails, phone calls, anything. And so she's kind of recruiting her past lover as a detective to help find her current husband. The two of them get caught up in a lot of things going on with her husband and why he's missing. There are some gangs in here that they get involved with, and it seems like a very like intense, fast-paced thriller book where they're going to try and find out what happened to the husband or where he is. He could be still alive. We don't know. So we're going to find out. It's also a very like thin book. So I picked this one because I was like, I want to feel accomplished this month and feel like I can actually get through books since I did not successfully complete my last TBR. And yeah, it's like, I think it's less than 200 pages. So I can definitely crank through this one. I also want to say, stop putting stickers on books because if you can see here, you can't really, but I spent like 20 minutes this morning trying to get the sticker off and it's still like gross and sticky and it just bugs me. So don't do that. Stop it, booksellers. Why? Find another solution. And the last book I'm going to be reading this month is called The Stranger Inside. This is just one of your typical domestic thrillers. I think it's going to be fantastic because I've recently realized that I really like domestic thrillers. I mean, a lot of them are very similar, but they always just manage to capture my attention and just keep me pulled right in from start to finish. So I hope that this one does the same thing. I'll read the little blurb on the back because I don't think I'll do it justice if I try and explain it myself. So this is what it says. You put your lock in the key, the door won't open. The house should be empty, but someone is inside. There's a stranger living in Kimber Hannon's house. The man informs the police that he has every right to be there and he has the paperwork to prove it. He tells Kimber that he knows something about her and he wants everyone else to know it too. I was there. I saw what you did. These words reveal a connection to Kimber's distant past and dark secrets she left buried long ago. This trespasser isn't after anything as simple as her money or her charming craftsman bungalow. He wants to move into her carefully orchestrated life and destroy it. Sounds pretty creepy, so like I'm down for it. This is what I want. And those are the books that I'm reading for the month of October, as well as the 2 books that I did not manage to get to in September. I will be reading those as well, and you will see them in my wrap-up. Let me know what books you guys are going to be reading in the month of October down in the comments below, or if you have read any of these books that I'm already going to be reading this month, tell me what you thought about them, if you liked them, if you didn't like them. I love to know what you guys think of the books that I'm reading, so yeah, I would love to see that. And if you guys are reading any other thrillers that I don't know about, let me know, because I'm always down to add like exciting new thrillers to my tentative TBRs. So yeah, if you guys have any really good thrillers that you want to recommend, definitely tell me in the comments down below. My booktuber shoutout for this video is going to be Hillary from Melted Books. She recently just passed 600 subscribers, so you should go check her out. She has lots of great recommendations on books that she's reading. She does read quite a bit of non-fiction, which I don't read that genre very much. So if I ever want to know a good book in that genre, I will go to Hillary to find out. And she's also just like a great person in general. She's always so happy and bubbly, and she's a librarian too, so that's really cool. I will put her link in the description down below. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy bookmarks if you want to buy one of the ones that I created. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you know when I post videos. I post them every Monday and Thursday. And until next time, keep on reading.